It's another day at the ranch, another Saturday. And I had gotten the girls to dress up a little bit earlier. Hopefully you'll be able to see that soon. But via shorts. So, oh God, they're freaking out. Girls are moving around all over the place. But all right, let me go ahead. Hold on, let me show you Coqueta, because Coqueta, I got her dressed up a little bit. She looks good. Amir, you mind? Amir. She looks so cute. Hey, Rondeep, how are you? I'm good. Just over at the ranch today. Good as wait, huh? God is kind, isn't he? Yeah, I would definitely agree with that statement. It's been a heck of a week, but I'm happy that I'm able to be here. What's my plan for that? Just to hang out with the girls. And I gotta go shopping eventually. I have a flight on, what is it? What is it when? Friday. I'm going to DC. Amir. A little personal space, please, Amir. My uncle used to always say on top of the world when someone asked how he was. Okay. Your uncle had the right idea. You look so good. I just put a scarf on. DC. So I have a friend who's been telling me that I should come visit her, so I'm listening. And I actually have a few extra funds where I can actually go take a break by myself without the fam. So I'm pretty happy about it. What about you? What are you up to? Come on, Coqueta. Come. Yeah. Get Jenna. Do a live with her. I don't know. Let's see. She probably won't want to. She's easily very shy. She scares easily. Well, we'll see. My sister would have been a little bit better with it, but not everybody likes to be like on the what do you call it? On the internet or whatever. Hi, Raj. How are you? How's the sun? Been busy with sun. Yeah, I guess you figured. With son going to play school, and looking for a side hustle, need to make some money on the side. Don't we all? I'm good, man. Oh, I'm glad you're good. Oh. I'm glad you're good. Sorry, I think I might have messed with something, but I just want to make sure I didn't. There we go. Let's see the skyline. Well, you got it. You don't have to tell me twice. Isn't it? I wish you could come here, man. Florida has some of the nicest skies I've ever seen. Coquetta, come. Let's go pick up some of the brushes that I left behind. Damn, we never get to see a sky this clear. Well, you could always come to. I'm sure you guys have some beautiful countrysides where you live. Well, in India, not where you live, but in India. Yeah, it's a horsey. Yeah. We actually got her to accessorize today. I think she loves it. I think like we should make dressing up for her a more like a regular occurrence. Hold on, let me fix it for her. This is Coquetta. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, they are amazing places down south or hills up north. That sounds really nice. Is camping like a regular thing in India? I know that probably sounds like a dumb thing. I'm just curious. Do families often go camping? Are you also from India? Tokipono? Tokipono. Chinmay, hi. How are you? No, India don't camp much. Oh, well, that's too bad. I wish I could camp more, actually. In the U.S., we have a lot of there's a huge camp culture. It's not as popular as it once was, I think, since people have not been able to live without their Wi-Fi or their phones, but it is a huge culture. Yes, we love the RV we see in the movies. Yeah, my mom wants to get one of those because we have plans to travel more often. She wants to come down. She always says she wants to come down from New Jersey and kidnap me and bring from Florida and then bring me back up to Jersey. So those are always the game plans, and it never seems to happen. I'm waiting on it. Personally, it's not kidnapping if I agree. This is Samira. Guys, Samira ended up getting this little cut here. I don't know where that is from, but it's alright. I hope she's feeling alright. Well, the camp sounds nice with such clear skies. Yeah, for sure. The only downside is like parasites, like ticks and stuff. But I think almost everywhere they have some things like that. Ha, merhaba. You love horse, wow. What's your favorite food for camping? It's usually some kind of barbecue. Mustafa nerede? Orada. Burada sadece kızlar. Cute. Yeah, so camping food, I would have said like some kind of like barbecue or something like that. Easy to move, easy to carry type things. Beans, I think for a lot of Americans, beans and chili, that's a good camping go-to. But since I'm not like like typical American, I don't know. I haven't really seen it firsthand. What are you doing, Amir? Amir, knock it off. The thing's already broken. Evet, Samira güzel. Samira, çok güzelsin. Coquetta, you look so beautiful. So jealous. Bu kız çok kıskanç. Good to have food, not good to be around. Wait, hold on. good to have easy food, not too good to be around easy women. It's a horrible joke, Randy. What are you talking about? But it's okay. I got it. That's all right. I love you too. Okay, okay. All right, all right. She, I think Samira is hell bent on claiming me. Apparently, someone had kicked some. So apparently, Samira had kicked somebody today, and then this person was upset that he kicked her. But if you ask me, Samira knows what she's doing. She knows who to kick. One more PJ. What do under what do undercover do when they are called? I don't know. Overcover. What do they do? You mean like undercover agents? All right, let's go. You want to go help me pick out the brush? Undercover agent do what they're called. I don't know. I would say they go over cover. I don't know. Something stupid. They go on. Oh, they go on. Oh, okay, that actually does make more sense than what I had in mind. Hey guys, look at Freckles. Sorry, Freckles. She's growing on me. I'm growing on her a little bit. Hey guys, you want to come help me get your brushes? You're gonna make me do it by myself. Okay, rude. So rude. Hey, Mama. They go undercover. I mean, it's a bit repetitive. I will say that. But it does make sense. I will say it's a joke that makes sense, but a bit redundant. But I can't fault you for this. There's plenty of popular jokes that are quite redundant. Today I had an interesting experience where a teenager said that I looked like a rat. I don't know how small this teenager thought I was or looked, but a rat doesn't come to mind. Perhaps fat sheep. I would sooner say that I look like a sheep. That's what a PJ is all about. Fair enough. Yeah, this kid said that I look like a rat. It was like a 18-year-old teenager. I can't stand teenagers. No offense. There are plenty of nice ones out there, but it's like the ones, especially the boys that are trying to impress girls, they'll say the dumbest things. Yeah, he said I look like a rat. Personally, I think I look like a fat sheep. A rat? No, I don't see rat. You look so beautiful! Blind. Oh, thanks, Ron Deep. Appreciate it. Well, it was a boy. I think he was just trying to impress some girls around him. I don't know why that's impressive, by the way. Telling another woman that she looks bad seems to be a huge red flag if I was a young girl. Especially an elder. I don't want to refer myself like this, but here they're in this is an Islamic community. Most of these boys have an Arabic background. So you would think that, they would at least know how to respect people who are older than them. Exactly, big red flag. Who's so pretty? Who's so pretty? Who's a pretty girl? You are. I mean, I didn't think I looked that bad today. Again, sheep. I see sheep. Maybe sheep. Rat? No. Oh well. Especially a young, I don't know, young men, especially that don't talk well to their elders. I would also consider this a red flag. Because how are they going to talk to your dad later? And I know some people are like, oh, okay, who cares about elders, blah, blah, blah. If I was planning on dating a guy and they were going to be rude to my father, they could definitely kick rocks, you know? Thank you, Rondi. That's very sweet. I think you were talking about Samira, though, right? That was about Samira? Right, Samira? I think he's talking about you. You're the cutie, right? You're so cute. Oh, I think she's getting sleepy. She wants a nap. Should I let you take a nap? I should let you take a nap. You take a nap. Ah! No! Okay, I am an idiot. Licking the laptop. Thank you. I just lost Samira's brush, so officially an idiot. Stuck in the gate thingy. Song comes to mind, Black Magic Woman. Oh, I remember that song. Salim Haider. Merhaba. Hi, how are you? That's a big, well, yeah, I would say so. Very big dog. Do you eat horse? No, never. Of course not. I love these guys. I could never. What, beep? Do you eat horse, Salim? Are you Muslim? Alhamdulillah. Yeah. I'm not a very good one, but I am one. Mentally preparing for Ramadan. It is almost upon us. Mashallah, mashallah. You look like somebody's aunt. If you've eaten at McDonald's, you've eaten horse meat. I hope you're wrong. I am preparing for you. For me to what? For me to go over Ramadan? No! Coqueta. Do you ride horses? Not really. It's not really my thing. I prefer to care for them. You spend as much time like this, you end up having such a wonderful connection. The horses, they really like, I don't know, they're like people. They can see right into your soul. Do you sell it? No, I don't own them. I volunteer here. I wish I could own them. Where are you in the U.S.? I'm in Florida. This is a little area in South Florida. Where are you, Salim? Where are you from? Good morning, Charles. How are you? Which one has the most horsepower? I would say this whole pasture has a lot of horsepower, but this one, he is majestic when he's running. Oh, Salim, okay, you're from India. I first confirm your name. I would have thought you were from Turkey because I know a lot of Salims, but that's fair. My cousin's a billionaire in Ontario. Well, good for him. Ontario's expensive. Expensive. Your voice looks nice, Dakota. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I usually think my voice sounds annoying, but I think everybody does, to be honest. Luke, did you almost bite me? He's amazing when he's running. I have uploaded quite a few shorts where he's running, and he is amazing. How's everybody doing? Everybody's having a good day? How you care? What do you mean? Like, how do I take care of them? I groom them. I'll give them baths, showers, I mean. Horses are kind souls. They can sense it in people. I sure believe so. I don't know. I never have a problem with them. I have been kicked one time, but it was by accident. She was not trying to kick me. She was trying to kick another horse. How you care? Well, oh, sorry. Yeah, I answered that one already. But yeah, also just by paying attention to them. There's so many of them. Arabians need a lot of attention, especially this one right here, Coquetta. She needs more attention than anybody here, apparently. Oh, well, thank you, Salim. I hope you have a good night. I appreciate the kindness. If you studied well, then you were sitting in an office with cushion chair. Well, actually, I do. I work in IT. I just come here on the weekends. You are so beautiful. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. So beautiful. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Mashallah. Jannim benim ya. Oh. You are so pretty. Sorry, I can gush over her. She knows I can. She's way too cute. Well, because these are, so again, these are Arabians. They're of like shorter stature. They're not like Belgium draft horses or anything like that. Yeah, they run fast. They run really fast. If you decide to go ahead and check out my channel later on, I have shorts where they're just running all over the pasture, and they run really fast, and not just fast, but also beautifully. It's like they have style. I could see what you mean by donkey. I think the ears are very, very donkey-like. And I've noticed in Turkey they have some really beautiful donkeys. It's such a weird thing to notice, but they do have some beautiful donkeys. One Arabian horse is expensive than luxury cars. Well, not anymore, actually. Some Arabians here in the U.S., they can go for about $1,000. Maybe the most expensive would be around $10,000-15,000. What, they die? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you mean what they die? It's just the value went down because at some point they started breeding too many Arabians, and what happens is, you know, like when there's a surplus in the market, the value goes down. Hoke. Sorry, Careless, I don't really understand what that means. Do you monitor them under sea? I don't own them, so no. I just come here on the weekends to take care of them. That's about it. And then, you know, the plan is later in the future, maybe I can own them, but maybe the owner does. I know he has a place here, like an office here, but I'm not here long enough. Are they cheaper after they die? It's a weird question to ask, but you mean like as far as how would you use them then? Like as far as like meat goes? Perhaps. But I mean, the horses, the Arabians are going for much cheaper nowadays, which is kind of like a plus for some people, but is also a minus in other regards, because Arabians are not easy horses to train. For the meat, okay. So that I don't know about because we don't sell we don't sell them for meat. Not that I know of anyway. And I wouldn't be here if they did. I'd probably be too heartbroken. Luke, be a good boy. Okay, can we stop ganging up on me? That would be nice. Thank you, Coquetta. Tell them to stop ganging up on me. Thank you, I appreciate that. Why don't you ride them? So I'm kind of on the heavier side. So because these are smaller horses, there's a whole 20% rule. If you have to weigh less than 20% of what the horse weighs. I do not weigh that. These are, again, smaller horses. My weight is somewhere in the 200s and I'm working on losing it. So this is also why I'm here. I'm volunteering, I'm helping, I'm being active, and this is a win-win-win. Luke! 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 Coquetta, can you talk to him? Say something to him. This is not the time to play, Luke. You go to the gym regularly? I've started going back, but in the last 4 months I've been going to the gym pretty much every day. But this is a new thing. I was scared from the gym. I was a little bit intimidated, but now I'm not. Come here, baby. Are you Arab? No. My father is from Australia. My mom is from Ecuador. But my husband's Turkish, and his family has Arab, because they're where they live in Turkey. It borders Syria, so he's Kurdish, Turkish, and Arabic. So which means the kids are a super mix. Yeah. No, I think it's pretty cool too. That's the beauty about a U.S., right? Or actually, I want to say it's the beauty about U.S., but I'm sure in a lot of different countries, having a mix is, not that crazy. My half family trees in Fuji. Really? Why is that? Beep, beep, beep. That is actually very interesting. British taken them as slave. Oh, well, okay, that's really less cool. That's less cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. But, history has a lot of sadness, unfortunately. Samira! Samira is my girl. Háblale a un caballo. No estoy, yo hablo con ellos un poquito. Actually, todos los días yo hablo con ellos. Pero solo el fin de semana. Claro que sí, soy una mentirosa porque, yo no sé qué estoy diciendo. Maybe I am Arab. You never know, man. You never know. Genetics are so crazy. My mom, because you know how moms get, sometimes they can be a little bit, I don't know. They don't know their history that well, so I tell her sometimes you gotta be careful what you say sometimes because you never know what we could have in our background. We could be Hebrew for all we know. You never know. Did you bite him? He's a baby. A mí me gustan muchos los caballos. Cuando me fue viaje, mira, no están hermosos. Oh. Yeah, yo también me gustan los caballos. Pero, ¿de dónde eres? Porque hay muchos tipos de caballos. Pero yo creo que todos los caballos son lindos. solo dependiente como se puede ver. Why are you trying to bite me? Just because she bit you doesn't mean you bite me, okay? You understand? Why are you annoyed? You're supposed to be talking to him. You are the elder. You tell him what to do. Una vez te has subido a un caballo. Una vez te has subido a un... lo siento, pero no... Siento, pero no entiendo. Subido. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? You know, acuerdo. Mi español no es tan bueno. Pero... Lo siento. Para 100 veces lo siento. I'm not Hebrew because my eldest grandfather was famous because people visiting here visiting his grave call him Syed Arab. Well, then it's possible, but also it's not impossible that later on they could be somewhere in the midst of human history. We all came from the same place, you know? And then we start small. So I think at some point, everybody probably's ancestors were Hebrew, maybe at some point. Or maybe everybody's ancestors were African at some point. Again, genetics, crazy, right? Especially as far as, you know, I don't know, where my family's from, there's obviously a lot of mixes because they're all countries that were colonized. They were considered the New World. So, based off of that, there's a whole slew of things that could be in my DNA. So, like in Ecuador, for example, the Spaniards had, moved there, but my Spanish family didn't move there until much later, and they were not Spanish, they were Basque, which is in the area between the Pyrenees Mountains and Spain. You are an IT engineer, but it feels like you are weak. I'm sorry, what do you mean? I apologize, I don't know what you mean. You are IT engineer, but your accent feel like you are weak. Not sure what that means, man. I'm not an engineer. I'm a technical writer. You make weapons for your country? Absolutely not. I work in an education company. I work in the IT department in the education company. Can never make weapons. I don't know. The integrity. I'm like, money does play a huge factor. Perhaps if they were paying me $1 million, maybe. Who doesn't need the money, right? But no, it's not like that. Samira. Be good. Be a good girl. What do you do, Salim? You're so pretty. My legs are getting tired. Oh. We need to get a bench in here. But you guys would probably just jump on it and eat it. Oh, you're a dentist. Well, I could use a dentist. My teeth are messed up. I could also use a plumber. My dishwasher is messed up. A mechanic would also be great. Who's a good girl? Should I come? I think so. You come and fix my teeth, I'll give you dinner. And I'll have you ride a horse. How about that? Sounds like a fair trade? I cook very well. So my family loves guests. Plus, as Muslims, we're supposed to share our homes. Right, Pee-Pee? Right, Pee-Pee? You never share your home with me, Coquetta. It's very rude. I only know noodles and fried rice. Well, you're a dentist, not a cook. It makes sense. That's all right. I bet you spend too much time studying and too much time working. It happens. All the smart ones. It always happens to the smart ones. Book smart. What is your problem? Oh, God. Yes, wait. Learning to cook. Wait, yes, learning more cooking to teach. Yeah, well, you know what? Learning how to cook is very vital because we have to be able to survive. But if you happen to live with your family, perhaps it's not that big of a deal. But you know what? Maybe as a nice surprise for your mom, surprise them with a nice meal. Because men are almost one man show in every field. Yeah, it happens very often, actually. But not every field, some fields. I would say that, there is one side where the women succeed or exceed in as far as success goes, and there's some areas where men exceed, expectations and are very successful as opposed to women. So it really does depend. Like this doesn't go for everybody, but I think there's a lot of women who are incredible therapists. Yes, men and women both live on Earth. This is true. This is accurate. Yeah. Well, if you ever want to, maybe give a nice, good thank you to your mom, if you ever want, as a mom, I think it's always nice if the kids occasionally make food, so you could learn how to make one meal and surprise her one day. Same for the future wife. Ocala, Florida. Well, actually, we're not that far off, man. Parkland, actually. How do you recognize it? My husband actually cooks sometimes. He's actually quite a good cook. The seasoning is lacking. That's my only big issue. But the fact that he does make an effort, and sometimes he wants to help me because we both work and have kids and clean and have a side business. We're both working, both busy. He tries to help me out. It's very nice. You are so beautiful. Freckles! Freckles, you are so pretty! Samira's getting all jealous now. What happened? My cousin is an engineer living in Canada with his... Living in Canada, his wife is an engineer. Yeah! It really is. These places are huge. Canada is also pretty big. I mean, not as big as the US, I think, but pretty big. The market's pretty hard to get into right now, though. What do you want? What do you want? I hope your cousin likes Canada. It's cold. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I have too many cousins, but for a different reason. My grandfather married 6 times and had almost over 5 kids with almost each wife. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so I have cousins. I met people who were my cousins and I had no idea. Hispanic families are huge. Although I will say Arab families are beating us now. Maisa? Maisa? Hold on. I gotta find a place to relax. Samira, you wanna go sit someplace? Oh, I hate the fact that you have this scar. I wonder what the hell happened. What happens when I'm gone? Well, as a quick reminder for everybody who's been here, my name is Libby. We're in Florida right now. Welcome. I volunteer here. I don't own these horses. I wish I did. Hey, baby. She's so cute. I don't own these horses. That one really looks like a donkey. Yeah, she does. She needs to grow up a little bit. She's a tween. If anybody likes the content, please like, subscribe. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks for joining. Gonna be on here a little bit longer, just a little bit. I still have a couple of horses that I need to wash, but I'm enjoying the sun right now. I got too much water on me last time. So before it happens again. They all look so different though. You'll see. Especially the younger ones, you know, like this one. Smaller stature. What about your gym? Well, I'm gonna go to the gym in the evening. I went to the gym this morning. I'm gonna go again in the evening. I have a daily steps goal that I like to keep to. It's been helping a lot. I think since 3 years I've probably lost about 40 pounds because I've been really trying to work on it. It's been an on and off situation, but more on than off, I guess you can say. I know how a lot of people feel about depression, but I was in a deep depression a few years ago. But luckily I was able to pull myself out. And you know what? These horses help a lot. This is my happy place. Being able to volunteer here, I couldn't feel much better than I do now if I didn't have this place. So, those horses vaccinated? Well, I would say so. I would say so. The owner is very, very, what do you call it? I would say passionate about his horses. He's a really good guy. He's from Palestine. Very good guy. He doesn't charge people to come through here. People come and they ride and they get to feed the horses, and you know, it's a really, really nice thing he does for the community. Mashallah, it's a really nice thing. You're so pretty. I can't wait. One day, inshallah, I'm gonna be able to buy both of them. I have to have a house first, so that is the first step. I have to get a house, because how are you going to fit in my apartment? You can't fit in my apartment. You're too big. Can't even have a dog yet. Are you married, Salim? Or not yet? Future wife, you said, right? Not yet. Perhaps you're living with your parents? He is Palestine. I like Palestinians because they're talented people until they live in Palestine. I don't know all about that, but I will say that Palestinians, when they arrive here, they are very talented and very hard workers, and they tend to what do you call it? They tend to thrive here. There's a lot of pressure, and I can tell that they do very well. They're very successful. So yeah, no, I'm not married. Yes. Okay, you live with your family. That's nice. How many brothers, sisters you have? Oh, one horse is freaking out. Okay, I'm gonna find a place to sit. I have 2 sisters. Oh, they're doctors? Wow, your parents did well. Your parents did a good job. MashaAllah, that's amazing, man. Your parents did an amazing job. One and only me with my parents. Oh, okay. Are your parents educated too? Are they also doctors? What happened? Is it because I'm rubbing your belly? See, she's pregnant. What? What are you getting annoyed about? You are? My father was a professor in arts. Really? That is so amazing. I feel like my father would have been an amazing professor. Life just didn't turn out. My mother is uneducated. Well, it happens. Sometimes you would find that sometimes the people who are uneducated are still sometimes the smartest ones. My mother-in-law never went to school, but she is so smart. Even like when it comes to money, saving, cooking food, investing. She knows a lot more than my father-in-law. She was able to raise 11 kids, and most of the money was because she learned how to save it. My mother always suggests, always read the Quran and suggests me to study. She sounds like a good woman. She knows where your head is supposed to be. It's good to, and like whether you're super religious or not, it's good to focus your energy on something that's going to have a positive outcome. So whether that be religion or your other studies, but yeah, the blessings from Allah gave me such strength to guide my family. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it turned out. I would say that sometimes my family needed a little more guidance, but life happens and you learn from it. And then I just have to make sure my kids are well equipped for the future ahead. Are we getting away from the sun? Hey, boys. Sometimes you'd be surprised about, doesn't matter how, I think about this often, Probably more often than I should. I know a lot of people who are super book smart, but when it comes to real life kind of logic, they lack all of it. What is the meaning of religious? Well, whether or not you have your energy focused on a specific belief, I guess. Not everybody is, for example, not everybody believes in Islam. There's a lot of Christians out there. There are Jews out there. There are Buddhists, Hindus. And then this might not be a very, very loved opinion, but I believe there's only two kinds of people out there: bad people and good people. I think no more division is necessary. Oh, my legs are killing me. Let me clean my camera. I think it's getting a little blurry, right? Hold on. Give me a second. I apologize. I know it was dark. I just wanted to make sure you guys be able to get a good quality here. I also prevented myself from sins until I was threatened to do sins. I'm not sure what that means entirely, but I think I know what you mean. Especially being a young person. You make stupid decisions, stupid stuff comes up. The best thing, it's hard to distance yourself sometimes. So you have to take preventative measures. That's what mothers are for, honestly. That's what parents are for. To keep you from doing dumb stuff. Denisa Krazova. Hi, how are you, Denisa? Where's your baby? How many sisters do you have? I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. Good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm just being chewed on by a couple of horses. Hello, do I look like a snack? Do I look like food to you? The answer would be no. Excuse you? Hi. Oh my god. Okay, let's bring that down. She's the only one who likes wearing a scarf. Mashallah, sister. Mashallah. Jesus, we... Hold on, I have to fix it. They always behave lazy like this. You know... Oh, you're talking about the horses or the, or my sisters? As far as my sisters go, I have 2 that are, I would say, super lazy. But it happens. But as far as the horses go, yeah. Well, so these are mostly the female horses. So most of the female horses, or the young horses, they just behave like this, play, hang out. So then we have our stallions, the male horses that haven't been castrated yet. They are across the pasture. Excuse me. They're across the pasture, and they're usually running. So for the most part, we keep the girls here in the out here. This is what we call the pasture. So for example, this is a male horse, but he's a young male horse. Do you ever... Oh my god. Luke! Have you ever met Red Indian? You mean Native Americans? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, honey. Honey, come here. There you go. Okay, Native Americans. Yeah, I have. I've met a few. We have so the tribe here in Florida is called the Seminole tribe. I don't know too many like as friends, but we've met each other in passing. I have a neighbor who, she's not Native American, but her son's father is. And of course, everywhere in the U.S. there's a few different tribes. Does they different? Does they? So it's not a cultural thing to have an addiction. I think it just depends on the family. The ones that I have met in passing, no, they are not. But that doesn't mean that they don't have somebody in their family that struggles. But you could also say that with a lot of other families, because unfortunately, not every family is perfect. Everybody has a couple of cousins that are struggling with something, or their sisters or brothers are struggling with something. My family is no different. Nobody has a perfect family. So I wouldn't say it's a Native American trait. It's just sometimes something that tends to happen because of the casinos and stuff. It's like part of the lifestyle. Well, not part of the lifestyle, or part of certain people's lifestyle. Does that make sense? I guess. I don't know. Hey, Zaina's here. Oh, that's not Zaina. Don't you feel superior? No, why? Why should I? Everybody has their flaws. I used to smoke cigarettes once upon a time, and now I don't. And then a few years ago, I was eating a lot of super high calorie foods, and a lot of it, and I had gained a lot of weight, and I felt, I was in a depression. I was stuck in a place, but then things changed. I got myself out of it. Some people need help. Some people are able to pull themselves out. Do you want a snack? I feel like eating these twigs are not going to do it for you. Well, I try. I do my best as far as staying away from certain people altogether. That's because I have a family that I have to think about. But I think there was a lot of people that I used to hang out with back in the day that did have a lot of addictive personalities. And I don't feel that they are bad people. I just, there are good people who do dumb stuff. There are bad people who do all the right stuff. We see this all the time. Politicians, people with lots of money, and then they pretend that they're religious, and then, next thing you know, they give a bad representation of who certain people are. If I have an addiction now, it's horses. Coqueta! How about breathing from the nose from the mouth rather than the nose? I actually heard so much bad stuff about that. I heard mouth breathers don't get as much air as people who breathe from their nose. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I feel like I breathe from both. Is it loud, my breathing? I would have said, to be fair, I've been out here for a while, but that probably wouldn't have made a difference. I'd probably still be the same. Yes, I have 2 sons. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. They are pretty. Did you guys hear about the compliment? You guys heard the compliment? May we hold on. May we are same race Aryans. I'm not sure what that means, but so why don't you feel superior? Why should I? I'm a human just like everybody else. Just because and also just because someone would feel superior doesn't mean that's the case, right? Maybe sometimes I feel a little lucky. Maybe I feel like I worked hard, but superior is not one of those things. She's so silly. Coquetta! Do you believe in science or God? Both. I believe in both. I don't think you can really have... I would say you can't really have one without the other. That's not necessarily true. But I would definitely say they both hold a factor. Excuse you? Very rude indeed. Do you believe in war or peace? I like to believe in peace. I want peace, but I don't believe peace will ever happen until people are better. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. I believe in science. I mean, science is a fine thing to believe in. Science is a very fine thing to believe in. It's real. It exists. Science is all around us. The way we breathe, the way our body functions, absolutely. But I also think that there are things that in this world that are magical, cannot be explained. But this is my opinion only. This is also me, because I also believe that the Loch Ness Monster exists. And I use science, I use possible science to go ahead and say that it's true. Science can't give you eyes. Well, yeah, yes, no. You grow in the placenta of your mother, and then your eyes are formed there. But I feel like, again, you can't have just one thing. It's like you can't have just meat and not vegetables. Or you can't just have rice and not bread. God and science I feel like, go hand in hand. Are you a doctor? No. Just a mother. I've given life before. Genetics can give you eyes. Well, genetics itself, or just being a human, growing in the mother's womb. Your eyes grow there. I believe in spirituality, but not a creator. That's fine. You can believe in these things too. If it makes you feel happy. I'm studying to be a doctor. Oh, that's really cool. Are you a multi-professional? No. Are you talking about me or it's 6:05? By the way, why 6:05? Is it you like telling time? Luke! Luke! I don't like this game. Luke! Luke! Coquetta, can you talk to him? Do you know general knowledge is given until you take an admission professional college? No, I don't know that. Does it depend on which country though? I don't know. It's part of my sleeping. Oh, come on. Is that true? Is that accurate? Can you guys not when I'm around? Is that true? 6:05? Oh, all right. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds really sad. Jose, A2. Well, A2 to you too, pal. SSN. Oh! Well, you shouldn't tell us that, hun. That's a bad idea. Might want to delete that. Oh! Luke, I don't like this. Luke. Having young boys is such a problem. Samira, can you talk to him? No, I can't figure out the rest, but it's still important to keep things under wraps. He is in a mood. Samira, why don't you talk to him? You were just gonna let him bite my ankle? Unbelievable. I love horses. They are very therapeutic. Yes, they are. What if they attack it? Well, usually I have these adult horses to kind of help me out in that way. But it looks like she's too busy looking for snacks. Samira. Yes, I'm talking about you. Don't pretend I'm not talking about you. Is a hospital near? No, they don't. It's not. But I'm okay. I've been kicked before, but it's never been that bad. I've been kicked maybe twice. Have you ever thought about using your horses for horse therapy? Well, they're not mine, so I really can't go ahead and do that. And I don't talk to the owner often, so, I wouldn't really have, I wouldn't bring it up. I just volunteer. Horse therapy is beautiful, though. I totally agree. But you'd be very surprised how many people just don't like farms. I try to get my coworkers to come here, and a lot of them are just not interested. Samira. Coquetta. This is Coquetta. This is Samira. Samira is the queen. Coquetta is the princess, but she's also the bully. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Does most Americans are vegetarian? No, I wouldn't say most. I would say there's a few, but I wouldn't say most. Are you trying to bite me? Do I look like a snack to you? You know what though? Being an American, I would say there's a lot of positives here. And maybe not necessarily American, but perhaps it's a Western culture thing. There's a lot of appreciation for nature. And I think that's really cool. I heard most Israeli peoples are vegan. I don't know if I would say Israelis are vegan, but I would definitely say that a lot of Israelis will eat certain vegan products because they can't have both meat and cheese. So if somebody's if they want a burger, but they want cheese, they're going to have to either get like a vegan cheese, or they're going to have to get a vegan or vegetarian burger and then put cheese on top of it. So they can't have both dairy and meat in the same meal. Are you in California? I know, I'm in Florida. What kind of horses are these? Yeah, these are Arabian. You're spot on. This is Samira, the Arabian. My name is Libby, by the way. Israel peoples are doing Hindu religious faith in real life from Mayana. I don't know about all that, but I grew up with I grew up with a lot of different kinds of people because I grew up in New Jersey. You get all kinds. So I used to work in a few kosher restaurants. I never heard that one before. Yeah, they look like milk. Wait, they look at milk like sperm and meat like blood, and it's forbidden to mix the two. Very strange process there. Yeah. But, I think that sometimes having certain disciplines is good, certain disciplines are good. But what do I know? I am only a person who sees it from the outside. There are people who are vegetarian, and I think they're amazing. People who are plant-based, and I think they're amazing because being able to restrict things because of a belief, I think that's kind of cool. You believe in your belief enough to keep yourself from breaking your belief. And that shows good character. You're not wavering. A lot of people just waver whenever things get hard. Sometimes things that are hard are good. Don't take that the wrong way. If they respect my autonomy, I'll respect theirs, but not vice versa. Yeah, give verse, not give verse. Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think everybody deserves, their own thing. It doesn't affect me. Why should it? My ancestors were riding horses and elephants because they loved to show superiority until war became so common. How is that related? They can't ride elephants and horses now. I suppose that the horses would probably end up dying in battle. I guess I'm not sure. You are so pretty, Coquetta. Does everybody love this scarf that she's wearing? She looks amazing. I got this from Turkey. I wasn't wearing it for a while, but now look at her. Slay, queen. Oh my god, kill me now. I just said that. I apologize to everybody in advance. I mean, like, it's pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. Pretty snazzy. I think so too. Misa and Luke, I swear, these two. Biggest criminals of this pasture. Hey, Brandon.
What up, Libby?
What's up? You're about to head home soon?
Nah, not yet.
I thought Mema was going to send you here to be like, hey, Libby, get out of here.
Nah, how are those kids?
Huh? I hate those kids.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate those kids. Wait, hold Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It was a personal conversation, but I got that over with. Yeah. Yeah, they love me. I mean, it was a kind of personal conversation. There was some young kids here earlier, and horses need groom. Yeah, so Samira needs a bath, but I think we're gonna plan that for tomorrow because soon it's almost their dinner time. She needs a bath. Most of the boys get it, but it's also because they're regularly being ridden. You're so pretty. Apologize for the pause, guys. Yeah, it's almost getting late. Eventually I'm gonna cut out of here and go home, make dinner, and then I gotta hit the gym. My legs are already killing me. I'm not even kidding. Hey, baby. Isn't she so cute? Like, seriously, isn't she so cute? You guys see this color hair? Look at Coquetta. She can't be without attention for like a second. You are so pretty. What happened? You are so pretty. I need to brush her mane, but of course the hairbrush I dropped. Do you drink lots of coffee and tea? I do drink lots of coffee. Tea, not so much. Tea is less of an American thing. When my husband makes tea, I'll have like Turkish tea, but it doesn't happen often. Pull the tail. Never. Never. Kidney failure occurs when too much caffeine or tea. No, that's true. I agree. I just do make sure I've been more relaxed about it. Before, I used to be really bad. I used to drink 3 energy drinks a day and then still have a coffee, still have tea. Caffeine was the only thing in my system. Kiss horse nose. Okay, I can do that, no problem. Samira, System Gang wants to give you a kiss on the nose. Alright, so hold on. Oh, hold on. Come here. Aw. I just realized her behind is right there. I don't want to get kicked. I'm gonna go back to this one. Alright, kissed her. She's so pretty. Samira. Oh, they're getting tired. See, they're taking small naps. Where'd the Coquetta go? I need to get my scarf back. You're so pretty too. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Are you coming to India, Mumbai? Maybe one day. Inshallah, let's see. I want to go to India. I've always dreamed about going. For food, culture, and now I have another thing to add to the list. Which horse is your favorite? Oh, that's so hard. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. I have lots of favorites. Coquetta is one of them. She's so smart. Too smart. And then Samira is definitely one of them too. We also have the sweet gray baby over there on the other side. On the other side there's a sweet gray baby. I think I am Luke's favorite because he picks on me constantly. Luke, You better not mess with me. Coquette is right here. She'll give you a what for. Actually, there's so many beautiful horses. It's hard to pick one. Freckles is also beautiful. They are happy more when you left those horses alone. I'm not sure. Maybe. A lot of them require a lot of attention. They get pretty excited. Luke, back off, pal. All right, Coquette. Let's get the scarf off. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to get her scarf off. She's not gonna wanna sleep like this. There you go. There you go. My sweet girl. Sorry, guys. Apologize. My internet is freaking out. And my phone's about to die. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the live, but revisit tomorrow. So let's say bye to everybody. Assalamualaikum. Alaikum assalam. Take care, brother, and everybody else. Have a good night.